What's going on, y'all? This is Marv, just a Prophet 24, signing in for another video. This one's going to be a little short one today. I just want to get on here and get some encouragement to you guys because, a lot be going on, especially in the chosen life. We make it look easy, but things ain't easy at all. You know what I'm saying? I know my chosen people, my fellow chosen. I know you guys know what I'm talking about, man. We fighting warfare battles on a daily basis, man. It's like things can get so challenging, left and right. You trying to make good for yourself, because everything is not materialistic. Everything is much more spiritual than people realize. So all your problems won't get solved just because you got a little bit of money in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Money solves a lot of things, but it won't necessarily bring you that peace that you're looking for. Only Jesus can do that for you. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I just want to say, being chosen, we are supposed to operate as the right hand of God. And what that means is we're supposed to live our life for God, because our life isn't ours. Our life isn't ours. Our life belongs to Him, and we give Him honor when we choose to give ourselves back to Him via baptism or doing His will. You know what I mean? So the best thing we can do is to sacrifice our time and give it back to the Lord, man. Give it back to Yeshua, because He sacrificed His time. He sacrificed Himself, I should say, to die on that cross so God can be able to forgive us for the sins that we still struggle with on a daily basis. Nobody's perfect, but the righteous continue to pick themselves back up each and every day. Life can get hard. Life can get really weary at times, but we got to be able to keep the faith. You know what I mean? We got to be able to endure and put on our armor of God so we can get familiar with the schemes and tactics of the enemy. You know what I mean? Because again, the people that may be causing you harm, chosen, the people that may be making your life a living hell every chance they get. You know what I mean? You're going back and forth with certain individuals almost every day. That's just a sign to let you know that they're not supposed to be in your life. And if they are supposed to be in your life, then you need to learn the lesson from it so you can grow. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to end up like me and having to live out the repercussions of making one reckless decision for the rest of your life, because that one decision can really haunt you if you're not fortified in the spirit, man. If you're not really equipped or tough enough to overcome the things sent to destroy you. You can find yourself in a really dark place, or everything would just be gloomy, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have the motivation to do the things that you wanted to do your whole life off a simple decision, off one decision, bro. I'm telling you from experience. I'm telling you guys from experience, man. So just keep your head up, continue to fight every day. You know what I'm saying? If you got bills you got to pay and you still haven't paid them yet, just give it up to God and let Him handle it. You know what I mean? Because you can only take on so much in our strength. God is our provider. You know what I'm saying? God will provide for us, chosen. And the more we understand that, the more we can let go of our stress. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be stressing about certain things, certain bills, certain individuals, when we know our Creator is always going to have our back. You know, each and every time I find myself almost wanting to go back and forth with God because I got a bill to pay, I forget the times that he got me through, or the situations or circumstances that he has gotten me through in the past. You know what I'm saying? And I tend to overlook that because it's not, none of these situations that he got me through are small either. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I had got evicted and I was staying with my sister for a brief period of time. It felt like I was walking on eggshells over there. So all I could do was pray to change the circumstance. And I remember praying a prayer, allowing my tax return money to hit earlier than what it was scheduled to hit, because I gave my sister a due date to be out of her place. And that whole time I was over there, it felt like, you know, I was being like urged to get out or rushed to get out. You know what I'm saying? So all that to say, man, God delivered that next day. You know, I gave it to God. I prayed, you know what I'm saying? And I started focusing on stuff that I wanted to, you know, like credit and things, you know what I'm saying? I was looking at videos and stuff to get my credit back in order. And I was doing like a little school thing. It wasn't school, but like it was some type of like school work though. Just writing down like visions and goals. And then I get a notification the next, I don't even want to say like it was the next day. I get a notification like in a couple of hours that my tax return hit, for real, honestly. And, you know, I was able to pack up my things and I was able to go into a place of peace for the moment, because, you know, being chosen, man, any type of peace you get, you know what I'm saying? You can't be too high or you can't be too low with certain things, man, because, you know, as soon as you turn around, there's something else trying to attack you, trying to come for you, you know what I'm saying? Trying to take you out. So all of that to say, though, he answered that prayer, and I did go into a place of peace for a minute until the enemy sent one of his satanic agents back. You know what I'm saying? And I'll share that testimony at a later date, but like all of that to just say, trust God with whatever's going on in your life. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad at him because he hasn't answered your prayer yet about rent, or hasn't answered your prayer about how you gonna pay or get food or groceries for your kids. You know what I'm saying? Just once you pray, give it up to God and praise his name and worship. That's all we have to do. Praise his name, worship, you know what I'm saying? And if you really want to get deep into the spiritual, get some fasting done, do some fasting, so you can combat the attacks of the enemy with your spirit. You know what I'm saying? The more you lean on your spirit and not of the flesh or your fleshly desires, the more the attacks will become lighter, I would say, because they're not going to go away, especially if you're chosen. You know, them attacks will never go away, but they will definitely become lighter, though. And you know what I mean? It'll make things much easier to get through, manage through. So that's really it, y'all. Have a blessed one. Marv, just a prophet, signing out. Peace.